Commentary screen reader, or the Chinese screen reader, has gotten really popular among blinds and visually impaired recently. And here, on the Blind Android Users podcast, we will have a series of episodes in which we will talk about how to use the screen reader and how to get the best out of it. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of CSR's Basics. In this episode, we will be talking about two different things. First thing, we will be going over some
new notification from Clubhouse.
Web browsing stuff and features that are actually, in CSR. But I just want to say that it's as easy as browsing in other web views, other UIs, or even normal screens. It's not that difficult. The other part, we'll be going over how to download additional resources from CSR servers, like extensions, plugins, and sound themes, and we will be mentioning what's the difference between all of them. Our main concentration or focus today would be on sound themes, but I would definitely tell you what plugins and extensions do. And in another episode, we will be going over some really cool plugins and extensions that I think that are pretty good. Just because I don't want to make this episode long, so we won't be here talking for hours. So let's already go and see how web browsing works. So
Recent
I have already
on UI Chrome.
My browser here. I was Chrome.
blendandroidusers.21blendandroidusers.com text box.
I am on the podcast
New
website.
Notification from Clubhouse.
The Blind
21 open tabs. Tap to switch tabs button.
Blind Users website. So keep in mind that if you are not in the web view, CSR would work as you are in a normal view. Like if you scroll down,
text box,
progress bar,
list item, clickable element, slider, character,
and so on. So it's the normal rotor that you were gonna find in any screen or other area other than the web views.
Slider,
so let's
click,
go to default,
progress bar, text box, default.
And let's see what's the difference between the web view rotor and this rotor.
More options, space. Welcome to Blind Android Users heading 1. Main menu button.
So we're standing here now in the website in the main. So let's see what we have.
Title.
We have title. This means hidden. Link. Button. Edit box.
Focusable
element.
Control. Checkbox. Combo box. Form file. List item. Scroll. View. Character. Word. Line. Paragraph. Page. Copy. Default.
So let's for instance choose headings or title as it's called here and see how that's gonna work.
Title. Welcome to Blind Android Users heading 1. Search our latest posts heading 2. Blind Android Users podcast heading 2. Join us on Blind Android Users Club on Clubhouse heading 2. Meet our team heading 2. Austin Pinto heading 5. Mariam Mosen heading 5. Warren Carr heading 5. Edward Green heading 5. Yannick Flashier heading 5. We value your feedback heading 2.
So as you can see, we have all the headings that are available on the website. And CSR is pretty responsive when it comes to that. So if you actually focus the rotor on an edit box or edit boxes, it'll just take you to the edit box in the website, which it's cool. It's amazing when it comes to that. Let's, for instance, talk about links.
Link. Thanks for joining us on this milestone episode. This episode is presented by Edward Green, Mariam, RSS link, WhatsApp link, YouTube link.
So as you can tell, it also works with links. Let's see if we have any edit boxes here.
Button. Edit box. Search text box.
As you can see.
Name text box. Email text box. What do you think about the podcast? What do you think about the What do you think about the hosts? What do you think? What topics would you like to see covered in the podcast? Who would you like to see interviewed in the podcast? Other comments. Email text box.
And they're over. So it's just making this sound. So yes, this is mainly how it works. Also, if you want to copy anything, copying and pasting definitely works the same way as any other area works. Just
button, link, title.
We're focus on something.
Email text box.
It's email text box. So we just
copy.
Message copied. It's pretty easy.
Default.
Also,
new notification from Twitter.
The action menu.
Subscribe to podcast heading 2.
And it's gonna work that way as well. So it's pretty easy. There's nothing, that difficult about web browsing or anything. And we will definitely be discussing some other advanced stuff in the, some upcoming episodes. And now for the most interesting part, downloading additional resources from the cloud. Let's go to CSR settings and see how can we configure everything and set everything up before downloading anything from the cloud. So what we're gonna do is go to CSR settings. I'll open the menu.
Menu. Extensions. Voice assistant. Program settings.
So go to program settings.
G-Show Plus. G-Show. 20 million. Email 9460. General settings.
So the first thing you need to do before actually downloading is sign up for an account. So you would need to go to the user center.
Advanced settings. Extensions. Plugin. Cloud notes. Accessibility. User center.
User center, yes.
User center.
So here.
Users. Sign up button.
You have sign up.
Login button.
And login. If you haven't created an account, it's technically not an account. You just fill in a username, and it's gonna take an ID. So just type in your username, and it's gonna work. So for the first time, we need to
sign up button.
Sign up and just type in your username. If you did already so, and you just reinstalled CSR or changed your phone, just
login button.
Log in and put in your username, and it's gonna work that way. As you can see here,
more options button. Username.
I've already signed up, so it's Mariam Mawson. That's the way it works. It's pretty easy. There's no password or anything. So yeah, it works that way. And when you do that, sometimes if you have the premium version, you would get some of the things that you've already downloaded earlier, re-downloaded. It'll ask you if you want to download them again, which is amazing.
More sign user center.
So after you actually signed up or logged in or whatever, we'll go to
navigate up button. User cloud plugins and tools. Download additional resources.
And it's pretty interesting here. Let's see what we have.
Downloaded.
Download it. Here it's gonna show you all the things that you've downloaded, whether it's a CSR version, because you could download the latest updates from here as well. Also, it'll show you the extensions, the plugins, some themes that you've downloaded. It's amazing.
G-Show Plus.
Here, G-Show Plus, it means that you can download the latest updates. Let's go here.
G-Show Plus. G-Show 10,220,000 G-Show Plus.
Oh, forgive, it's Arabic because numbers are announced in Arabic. So it's gonna just show you the version numbers and everything. You can download pretty much any version that's been uploaded if you want to get back to another one. It's not restricted.
G-Show 10,000,000 download.
So if we press on one of them,
download. G-Show 20,210,207 APK size, 20.96 MB, number of downloads 180. G-Show International 20,210,000 cancel button.
It gives you both the international
new notification from Clubhouse and Oberlin Cloud. Cancel button.
And the primary one, the international or the Chinese or the complete one, and you would have the possibility to download any one of them. Pretty easy. I would cancel here because I don't want to download it at the moment.
Back button.
And we'd go back.
Download home button. Download G-Show Plus. Open an app.
Open an app. So these are some additional gestures and custom stuff that people have actually made for opening a certain app. Let's go in here and see what we have.
Open an app. Open. Enter keyword text box. Enter keyword text box.
Enter keyword if you want to search a certain one of them that you know it's here already here.
And echo APK. SPK 1.51 APK. Gshow 20,200. Gshow 20 million. Gshow I 20,200. Gshow international. Gshow international. Gshow APK.
You have a lot of stuff here, actually.
Sun3. Open an app. Sun3 2.0 APK. Back button.
So yes, this is. There's not a lot of them. I thought that there was a lot, but no, it's not.
Downloaded. Gshow. Open. Sound themes.
Sound themes. And this is amazing. Well, there are thousands of sound themes, like literally. So let's go in here and see what we have.
Sound theme. Sound theme. Enter keyword text box.
This little edit box for searching.
So what? Voiceover. So what? A 225 asterisk 225 asterisk 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 4 SPK.
Just keep in mind that there are some of them that are actually created by Chinese developers, so they won't be pronounced. Most of them.
Comma smart soon. واحد واحد 2 4 foul by شرط على السطر or 1234 SPK.
Scroll and see any sound theme that's in English.
Abbas Raineri ILED SPK.
Oh yes, we have a lot.
Ashna, Act 12 Raw 3rd, Accessibility 24, Acoustic Popper Tima MP3 RM Richard, Acapodica Revolution Tima MP3, Acapodica Tima, Chiai Batista, Acapodica Tima MP3 RM Margisella SPK.
There are different languages, Spanish, Chinese, French. So let's actually go to the edit box and type, for instance, voice or over, so it's gonna get
text box
over sound themes.
A 2TN India theme by DJ 200 enter keyword text box. جار إظهار لوحة default. اللغة التالية. Show C.
Let's type in voice.
K 9 P O U I C D W E voice. Enter.
And let's see.
F back sound voice text box sound themes. Voice text box editing. Delete. New line. So what? App beautiful voice Mohammed AMR SPK. Blind tech accessibility VR Protosos. Blind tech accessibility. Gisela produced the new iPhone voice over Jocelyn Avila SPK.
As you can see, we have iPhone voice over.
Lazo. So what? Original voiceover sound by Samrit KC SPK.
So yes, as you can see, there are the names of the developers and everything. Also, you could have Shine Plus, Talkback, pretty much every single screen reader with some additional themes that people have created. It's amazing how this thing works.
Back button.
Let's go back and see.
English, QWERTY, keyboard hidden.
Okay, so let's download a certain sound theme and see how that could work.
Sonibus Del voiceover. Sonibus voiceover. Sun's voiceover Gisela SPK. Sonibus voiceover Emidio SPK.
Okay, I download one of them just randomly. I hope it's good. Let's download this one.
Download Sonibus voiceover. Cancel button.
It'll ask you if you want to download. Just give him.
OK button.
Okay.
Waiting Sonibus voiceover Emidio S.
Waiting.
Import. Sonibus voiceover. Import. Cancel button. Import.
So
Sonibus voiceover.
It's already downloaded, but it's gonna ask you if you want to import it to the screen reader. I'll tell him.
OK button.
Okay.
Resource successfully imported.
Resource successfully imported.
Navigate up button.
And here, CSR is gonna take you
feedback settings
automatically to the feedback settings, so you can just turn your sound theme on, which is amazing. And the earlier versions of the CSR didn't do that.
Audible feedback checkbox checked.
Well, we need to go here to
sound theme volume. Sound themes.
Sound themes.
Sound themes. Sound themes.
And also, I'll actually discuss something in a minute, which is very important as well.
Default unchecked.
So we have the default sound theme that comes with CSR.
So what? Voiceover. Apple Team Original Team unchecked.
Those are that I've downloaded before.
Apple Team Original. Verbugity Samsung unchecked. Shine Plus Team Full unchecked. Sonibus Del voiceover. Garaji Show unchecked.
This is the one that we've just downloaded.
Feedback settings. Sonibus Del voice. Manage sound themes.
It's the same as the one that I've downloaded, but there are some difference in volume.
Sound theme Audible feedback. Sound themes.
Okay. Also, here you can edit and adjust your sound theme. What that means is you could change how every sound works.
Soundibus del voiceover, Garagishiro. Customize the sound theme.
Yes, you can customize the sound theme. So here you could just hit this button.
Soundibus del voiceover, exit button. Soundibus del voiceover, garage. List element, focus 0 log.
It's gonna give you every single thing that it does with the file that's already selected for it. So let's go to this one.
List element, none unchecked. Debug unchecked, click bug unchecked.
It goes automatically to the folder of the sound theme, and you could just choose a certain file.
Debug, none unchecked. Cancel button, scroll down, log unchecked.
What I would like to have here is a button that could browse the file manager, and you could just pick a file if you want to, customize your the sound theme with sounds that you already have. But what I do is just go to the folder of the sound theme, which I'll talk about in a minute, and just paste every sound that I already have if I wanted to customize the sound theme, which definitely works. So after you just paste the sound that you want in the right path, you would find it here.
Back button. Back button.
Oh, this sound theme sounds cool.
Back
I'll
button.
probably be using it. Alright, so yes, this is the way it works. It's amazing. You could download as much sound themes as you want. The folder that you can go to see every single download. Let's go to the file manager and see.
Back button. Home button. One UI home.
Find it.
One UI folder. Samsung. Galaxy. My files. My files. OneDrive. Samsung SD card. Internal storage. List. Go. Frequently. Download June 5th. Books all. Download June. Best quotes and status. Voice record. Books. Albooks. DCIM. May. Pictures. May 18. 514.
It's most of the times a folder that's not pronounced. The name of it, the screen reader doesn't say because it's in Chinese, unfortunately.
Documents. May 11. May 15. 9:06 p.m. 16 items.
As you can see, it's here. It doesn't say anything. Just announces the date of it and everything. You go to that folder.
Go to my file. Button. Sounds. Sounds June 5th, 2:36 a.m. 10 items.
You'd find sounds.
Download June 5th, 2:30 labels. Labels June 5th. Notes. Notes May 15th, 9. May 9th, 7:02 p.m. 3 items.
Pretty much everything that's in the screen reader. So
labels June 5th, 2:05 labels. Download June. Download. Sounds June 5th, 2:36 a.m. 10. So what? Burbugity Shine plus Teen Full.
Here you would have every single sound theme in its own folder, so you can just edit what you want.
Scroll up on December 7th, 2020. Audio scroll down log.
As you can see here, there are all the files that are available, the audio files. You can just, whether, replace them or just paste what you want and just edit from there. It won't actually object if it's an MP3 file or an OGG file. It works both ways. So, yes, these are sound themes. They're pretty easy and, pretty flexible to deal with, I guess. And let's now go and see what else we can download off the server of CSR.
Recents button. One UI home. G-Show Plus. Clickable element. Back button. Feedback. Vibration feedback. Check. Back button. Sound theme. Soundibus del voiceover. Samsung original voiceover. Back button.
So as you can see, when we actually got back, it just
new notification from Clubhouse and recents button.
It took us back to the window that we were in, which is cool.
Back button.
Let's go back into this.
Download additional resources.
We are in the download additional resources main UI again.
Plugins and tools. Extensions. Gesture theme. Sound themes.
After sound themes, we have
gesture
themes. So you could download a certain gesture theme that someone has already created. Some people create a gesture theme completely the same as the one in TalkBack. If you want to use the same gestures, like down and left for going back, up and right for the home screen, I guess, you can just download it from here.
For app gesture theme.
For app gesture themes, for a certain app, there are gestures for a certain app, which is only available in the premium subscription.
Extensions.
Plugins and tools.
Audio tutorials.
There are audio tutorials for, some people have already created them. You could just download them from the server as well.
Download additional resources.
And it's over. So let's go to plugins and tools, and we'll find a lot of pretty cool stuff here.
Audio. Plugins and tools. Plugin. Enter keyword text box.
Search.
Novel Online Bakaribu Not Panzer Gaming and XPK. Plugins and tools. All but and Novel Online Panzer Gaming and XP plugins and tools.
Oh god, I don't know why it's not showing me.
Panzer plugins and tools. Back button. Download audio to extensions.
Okay, I don't know why it's not, but let's go to extensions and see what we have here as well.
Extensions. Off mode 5 dim screen by Med and PPK. A stud rider for Yesu English student game. A stud rider for Nugu. Amazon.ppk go to Amazon. Adder Kasaraham layer Q's auto run this button. Backup settings PPK all settings backup quick. Backup settings PPK backup settle in and accuses Gishino Ingress Ruben and PP. Battery level opposite and PPK.
There's a really cool one here. It's called skip ad. What it does is it'll skip YouTube ads automatically. So, you just turn it on and it'll just skip when it comes to the certain timing that you can skip the ad, it'll just skip the ad automatically for you, which is amazing. But there's something that I really want to point out. If you have the free version of CSR, you need to turn the plugins and extensions back on after every 24 hours. They won't run all the time, just because it's available only in the premium subscription. The premium subscription, they run for all the time without you needing to turn them back on or again. But in the free, after every 24 hours, they would just be turned off, and you just need to turn them on again. You can do that through going to the menu.
Menu. List browsing. Read the whole screen. Voice assistant. Extensions.
Go to
program settings. Suspend voice feed. Extensions. Skip at V3 by Dritty Better.
And just press on the certain extension that you want. There's a skip app that I was talking about.
Skip at V3 by Dritty Better.
Just
extensions. Skip at enabled.
It's enabled, as you can hear. It said it's enabled already.
Backup settings PPK backup settle in and accuses Gishino Ingress Ruben and PP.
That's the way it works. There are a lot of actually cool extensions. There are extensions for sharing to Envision AI. If you have it, there are extensions for. So let's see what I have here. For extensions do I have?
Menu. List browsing. Read the whole screen. Voice assistant. Extensions. Skip at V3. Share to Envision.ppk.
Yeah, this is the share to Envision one.
مجموع أدوات. Playstore.ppk.
This is the Play Store one. It updates, it checks for updates and just updates the whole thing.
Text recognition by Envision AI in certain applications.
Yeah, this is text recognition in certain applications. It just takes you to, directly to Envision AI after taking a screenshot. It's amazing.
Cancel button.
And those are the only extensions do I have.
Extensions.
So yeah, this is the way it works. If you definitely have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at contact us at blindandusers.com, and I'll be definitely really glad to answer any questions. I know CSR seems kind of difficult to learn at the beginning, but it's mainly pretty easy to learn after a certain amount of time. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you next week. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do actually have any questions, do feel free to reach out to me or to the whole podcast at contact us at blindandroidusers.com. And I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.